Hi, and welcome back to my channel. And after a long delay, because I've moved back to Oxford and I'm restarting again with uni, as you could appreciate it, I am now finally pleased to answer all the Q&A, all the questions you asked me for my 200 subscribers special. So off we go. So the first question from Kieran Bird. Congrats, Gabriel. 1. What is your favourite Oxfordshire route? 2. What is your favourite city for buses in Britain? 3. What is your favourite country to visit? 4. What got you into buses and transport? Okay, so my favourite Oxfordshire bus route is the Stagecoach Gold S3 from Oxford to Charlbury and Chippenham Norton. I love the scenery, all the epic views with the Cotswolds and all the nice towns and villages it goes through, like Woodstock, for example. Number 2, my favourite city for buses in Britain is Brighton, because I like Brighton Hove as a livery. I also like Brighton Hove dual door buses, which outside of London makes Brighton rather unique. Okay, there are other cities in the UK that do have dual doors, like Bristol on First West of England Metro bus, and Bath on its Unibus routes, etc. But what I like about Brighton is that it's all doing dual door buses for every single town and city route, which is amazing, considering that the UK outside of London is so behind, awkwardly behind when it comes to things like that. It really allows faster journeys and speeds up, has massive benefits with dwell times. 3. What's your favourite country to visit? Okay, I might be a bit biased as half of my nationality is from there, but Italy is my favourite country to visit. I know I'm half Italian, but I really always enjoy going to Italy, particularly Naples, but also Rome as well. Beautiful cities, beautiful routes, beautiful scenery, everything is amazing. And the food, the language, okay, we do have our problems, etc., but at the end of the day, we're still a lovely place to visit. And what got into buses and transport? Well, the fact that I love finding out the fact that I love public transport, and I think it's one of the best ways to connect people and cities and towns. Public transport means a lot, and I also love about improving transport systems to make cities more environmentally friendly and sustainable. And so all this interest and passion, for example, to build new infrastructure projects or be an urban design, is how I became a bus and train enthusiast, really. Next question by Southern Transport Fan. Number 1, in general, do you prefer Italian or English buses? Well, English buses, that is simply because Italian buses are very, and I mean very, unreliable, particularly in the south. And I can tell you on my recent Naples bus trip, a couple of bus routes were completely suspended, and the bus company, in this case A&M Naples, or in Italian A&M Napoli, did not even bother telling on Twitter that these routes would not be running, and this is an utter disgraceful service. At least English buses would, if they were to be cancelled, would at least all be said on Twitter, etc. And also, what I love about English buses as well is that they're more frequent. The drivers are also more professional. No drivers talking to their mobile phone, unlike what I've seen in Italy. Also, so the fact that outside of London you can buy tickets on board, whilst in Italy, with a few exceptions, you normally have to buy before you board. So that's generally. However, there is one thing where I much prefer Italian buses compared to British buses, and that is the routes. The routes in Italy are found to be far more interesting and far more scenic than those in the UK. Okay, there are some lovely UK routes, but Italy for the win. third question from Kettle Likes Buses. Do you like Greg's? Also opinions on B70L buses. Yeah, I like Greg's. The food is good quality, and I also like how cheap it is. For example, a meal deal is only for £3.65, which is very good value for money, unlike in, say, Pret a Manger or Marks and Spencer, where the price can be very expensive. Like, we're talking about £4 to £5. And as for the Volvo B70L, I think they're very good buses to go on. They do perform very well, although they are a bit too old, so I guess they're now a bit too old for public transport work. They're still very good buses to travel, so I still do do like the Volvo B70Ls. I've got here in Oxford at Thames Travel, X Go Ahead London, Right Gemini, Bob. And so yeah, I really do like Volvo B70Ls. And finally, the fourth question from That Transport Explorer. Hi mate, since you did the driving visuals, have you got any tips on passing the UK driving test, as mine is next month? Okay, so in reality I don't drive yet. I've only just got my provisional driving license now as we speak. It was my parents who did the driving in those videos back in 2020 and the bit of 2021, as we all went as a family together out on day trips, and as I wanted to get some bus route videos, I'd kindly asked them to divert our driving route, and they'd happily do so. So no, I didn't actually really drive, because once again I've only just got my provisional driving license now, and I'm not planning on doing my driving lessons not until the summer. Possibly it could be all. We could be talking until late August until I finally properly drive. So unfortunately I don't have any tips on passing the UK driving test. I'm sorry. With that said, these were all the questions. Thank you very much for 200 subscribers. Please continue to subscribe to my channel, and let's hope I'm now on the road to 300.